Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hot Lap Classic Remastered. And this time we take a look at the 1998 Mitsubishi Mirage Asti RXR. This is the final Mitsubishi Mirage to take on the course, the final Asti, and these cars have not been quick. I don't know what it is about Mirages, but they're pretty awful. There's quite a few cars that can sort of fall into this. The likes of Toyota Starlets come into mind, although admittedly, at least one of the Starlets was quick. The Mirages have barely been able to escape the 32-second zone. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this one does. Admittedly, it does look the business, you do have to say. This race mod, the Evo style wing on it, it does look very cool. I will give it that. I quite like the way a Mirage Asti looks, but, yeah, in terms of actual overall performance, I'm not expecting a lot. In fact, the quickest Asti is at a time of 32.7, which puts it 556th on our leaderboard, just to give you an idea. So, yeah, I'm not expecting a lot, but we'll see. Front engine, front wheel drive, 243 horsepower, 954 kilos. Again, that's not bad statistically, but yeah, well, we'll see when we get it onto the course. The Mirage Asti RXR is going to have 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Our current leader is the Suzuki Escudo Pikes Peak version that costs at the time of 25.696. The Mirage Asti is unlikely to beat that. In terms of where the Mirage Asti is going to go, well, I mentioned that 32.7. The quickest Mirages have been the Cyborgs, which are the hatchbacks, the quickest of which set of 31.968. So, again, okay, never mind. Mitsubishi invested everything into the RXR. Why is this one so much quicker than the rest of them? It has not been that long since I drove one of these, I'll be honest. So, yeah, I don't really know what's gone on. Okay. This one's the quick one, okay? So what we've established today already on our first couple of laps in this. Okay. What? Was there an emulator issue with these? Like, I don't know. Why? What? Why? Okay, well, if you want a Mitsubishi Mirage, you should buy the RXR. The rest of them are terrible, but apparently the RXR... I don't know what the RXR gives it. Maybe it's ratios? Gear ratios? I mean, these cars are fully upgraded aside from the gearbox, so it must be something to do with the gearbox, surely. Right? I have no idea. But yes, no, you should go for this one. This one is the quickest of all of them, and the rest of them are irrelevant. This is sort of the times... I remember when I originally drove a Mirage Asti, I just set a 30.705. This can go quicker than that, which is really bugging me. Anyways, when I first drove a Mirage Asti, this is actually the sort of performance I was expecting from it. I remember driving this because I'd driven... The FTO was a very early front-wheel drive car to go around, and that was a very, very quick car when it went round. So I sort of assumed the Mirages would also be quick, as you assume all Mitsubishis are going to be quick, given the track record they have around this track, especially with the likes of the Evos. And then they just weren't. They were a bit of a sort of... You know, they just were a bit of a trash front-wheel drive car. There was nothing inherently wrong with the way they drove. They just weren't very quick. And now apparently the final ever Mirage to take on this course, it is just going to be quick. Okay. 30.525. I can't explain that. There is no logic behind what just happened, but this is the quickest Mirage. If you want a Mitsubishi Mirage in Gran Turismo 2, you buy the RXR. I always bought the Cyborgs, because obviously I know them more as Colts, but no, apparently, if you want a Mitsubishi Mirage, buy this one. sod the rest of them and just buy this one. Yeah. Potentially some time in there. I don't think there's much. I don't really think you'd get a lot more out of that, but what we did get out of it was mighty impressive. And again, it's a car that set the same lap time twice, which probably tells you something as well. A 30.525, I can't believe I'm saying this, will place this into 287th place. It is almost 1.5 seconds quicker than any other Mitsubishi Mirage we've had. And I don't know why. Goes in between the Acura NSX and the Nissan Silvia Spec R. Quicker than a Fairlady Z, Lexus IS200, Lancia Stratos. The Corolla 11, which is actually a very similar sort of vehicle to this. Quicker than that Mazda MX-5 we had last time out. It's quicker than a Celica mechanical sports version, so it's quicker than the quickest Celica. Celicas have also been, or quickest front-wheel drive Celica, I should say. Celicas have also been very underwhelming around this track, so... yeah, I don't know. I literally cannot explain that, but it has just happened, so there you go. Again, if you want a Mirage, you want this one, and the rest of them are completely irrelevant, but this one is good. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I will be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.